Good morning, evening, or afternoon, everybody. So today we're gonna do something a little different. I've been debating doing this from now on. We'll see how it goes. But I thought, what if I just recorded my YouTube stuff while I was normally streaming? Because, I mean, on one day I'd want a half an hour thing, on another day I'd want about an hour thing. It's not that much time into everything. It's probably easier to work it in while I'm actively already streaming. So today we're going to do about a half an hour or so of CastleVania. I was in the middle of a run. We were in the midst of the death level, which is the penultimate level. So let me go ahead and kill this music real quick. And I'll load up the game proper, because I have not done that yet, and we will continue along with CastleVania. I do have a plan for the level that's to come. I've spent some time after the initial video where I went through that level. I had to sort of see what the speedrun strats for that is, because the level is what we would call a crap show. So I'm hoping that with a little bit of tips and tricks, we can potentially make our way through it and get to the final level. And maybe even beat it today, I don't know. We'll see how much we can get done with a half an hour or so. But for now, let me swing on over to full screen. Hey everybody. So, if you've never played CastleVania 1, you didn't watch the earlier videos, it is a janky game. Hey, up no. Hey, Enove. I think I have to start and then load it up. No transcoding? That's a shame. Alright, let me remind myself which button I'm using, because it actually has been in real time about a week and a half since I last played this. I think I get it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do for this plan I've found is that we need to have the holy water. It's very important to have that. I also need to make sure that while we're going through here, I get both the 2 times up and the 3 times up for weapons, as there is a way to kill death without him even moving. Granted, I still need to make it to death before I can accomplish that, but there is a way of doing it. And I'm assuming that will be easier said than done, but we'll see what we can do. There is a couple of things we can get, sort of health upgrades and everything. Hopefully all I need to do is just make it into the room, regardless of how much health I have to go afterwards. But time will tell. You never got past death. I imagine it's kind of a cutoff point for a lot of people. I believe I forgot something. Because there is a way of getting all 3 of the things. You know, let me reload this. 'Cause I completely missed one of the blocks I have to break, I think. Ooh, that was a lucky invincibility. Yeah, there's a way to get both the 2 and the 3 in this level. They're both hidden in brick walls, along with wall chickens, or wall turkeys, what have you. Get over here. Come here! Alright, I don't want that. I need to make sure that vanishes. Although the music in this game in general is pretty top-notch. Considering how early in the NES it is, that was the first one, it's surprising how good this music is. But Castlevania in general has always had pretty good music. Konami, for every dumb thing they do, they at least understand music. Or at least in the NES era they did. I don't think there's really a bad song in the whole game, as long as you can deal with the NES sounds. Alright, get you off screen. This one up here is a little bit harder to deal with. It'd be nice if they gave me hearts instead of endlessly giving me money bags. Oh, come on. I hate, like, when he is half on screen and half off screen, sometimes it doesn't acknowledge the whip hitting the axe, and you're just almost guaranteed to get hit by it. There is another turkey. Pretty much the last room is just an onslaught of enemies, and I just have to survive it, more or less. Because, like I said, if we can do what I need to do, we can actually just kill Death before he even moves. And I need to go up here. Alright, we got every part I need. Now I just need to survive. Preferably without losing too much more health, because like I said, that last room is a mess. I've debated, allowing me... Pretty much, if you notice the stage changes when you progress past the door, I've debated allowing myself to use that as a save point, basically, because in the Japanese version of the game, I've mentioned this in the other videos I've recorded of it, it actually does save between levels. Ah, crap. That's bad. There is some health I can get back, but it's unfortunately not as much as I would like. As this room is a living hell. Like, it's the worst room in the game. By far. No, alright. Well, we lost our ability to hit stuff, so I have to go back. As having the ×2 and ×3 is pivotal to the plan I'm trying to do. So expect to see a lot of backtracking. Especially if I'm doing terribly like that. Oh, it's the worst. Like, it's the worst designed room in the game. Like, I would be very surprised if there was anything even worse past this. Although I'm sure the game has something. Okay, that went well. And I'm doing terribly. But as long as we can still get the holy water and all the whip upgrades were good. My goal mostly is just to beat this level today. I don't know how far into the last level we'll get afterwards, but if I can at least just finish this, I'll call it a win. I mean, I probably could use my holy waters more, but I'm hesitant to do so because I do want to make sure I've got as many usage going into death itself as possible. There's just so much stuff in this level that just flies around awkwardly. Very easy to just get massacred without meaning to. Is it truly bad or perfection? I mean, I guess that's up to your interpretation. Alright, walk him off camera. Okay, managed to kill him without taking any more damage. That's good. Definitely need more hearts. I don't know exactly how many total I'm gonna want, but I imagine I want a fair amount. Wait, where'd my... Did I lose the holy water and I didn't even notice? God damn it. Okay, well, that's not great. I don't really want to have to rewind completely. I'll try to do it with boomerangs. It's gonna be a lot less safe, but... I didn't even see where the dagger was. I think I forgot to get the 2 as well. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back. Oh, that's right, it's because I died. Although I thought I got the holy water afterwards. Maybe I just ran... Maybe an enemy dropped one, because that's possible to happen. Ah, come on. This guy is one of the more annoying enemies. Everything that comes after him isn't too bad in how it's placed, but that spot in particular... I get hit more often than I don't. Not a good amount of health to have left, but at least we have a turkey coming up. Ah. The timing of when to whip these guys can be awkward as well. And if you miss them, you're almost guaranteed to get hit. Like, it is possible to get them on the, like, backwards, but it's pretty difficult. Okay, managed to kill him without taking damage. I will call that a win. One of the reasons I decided to do this today is, we're pretty far into Kiwami, and I think we'll likely finish it today, or come very close to doing so. So I figured sacrificing 1/2 hour probably isn't the worst thing in the world. Honestly, I was kind of hoping we'd have a little bit more success than we've had, but, you know, it is what it is. Nah. Not quite enough to fill, but if I'm careful, hopefully the second one will. Alright, so where did this dagger come from? Because I know that candle right there is an axe. I'm guessing it was a drop from an enemy. It's the only place I could really think of where it would spawn. Because we had it at this point, so... And I don't think there's any candles that drop a dagger that I can think of offhand, because there's a couple that have guaranteed stuff. And unfortunately, unlike Symphony of the Night and those, once you get something, you get it, like, the other one doesn't appear behind it. Alright. Got that. Now I just need to get out of here. I don't know what's worse in this game, the Axe Knights or the Medusa heads. Because your movement is not very fluid in this game. So while in the other games the Axe Knights are actually quite easy, in this one they can be quite annoying just because you're very much, once you start moving, you're locked in. There's no avoiding whatever you're gonna do in mid-motion. First part done. And I might want to wait for the skeleton to start heading back the other way. Damn it! Go back! Actually, you know what? That's probably fine. Alright, there we go. Going into this room with full health. All I have to do is survive it. Not off to the best start, but definitely not off to the best start. And now there's two of them. Okay, down to one. Down to dead. The unfortunate thing is that if I die, I lose everything, so I only get one life to do all of this, which is not ideal. But, theoretically at least, I only need one life where I succeed in getting to the boss, so... we shall see. It's very panic-inducing, this game, just how erratic some of the movements are. I did find out that there are infinite continues in this game. I thought it was one of those games where after a certain amount, it just cuts you off, but apparently that's not the case. Apparently the only CastleVania that does as limited continues is the Genesis one, I think? Bloodlines? Where are you going? I meant to duck. God damn it. Just whip him. I was kind of hoping for the big heart, but oh well. Have to take what we get. Apparently it is possible to make it through that last room without taking damage. I can only imagine the luck you would need to do that, but it is possible. Come on. The fact that it throws one right as the other one's coming back is sometimes very awkward with timing as well. Because in your head you're thinking, oh, well I just need to jump over this and then prepare to hit the next one, but the timing is not quite set up for that, unfortunately. So we're a little bit in the red as we're going into this section, but that's okay. Eventually we're gonna have a run where we get where we need to be. I think Enobe was anticipating many deaths anyway, so it all works out for him. I'll let you walk past. I think we probably would have enough hearts at this point. This room would be no problem if you were lucky enough to have the stopwatch. Because you could probably skip most of it with the stopwatch. Of course, that wouldn't really put you in a good place for the boss, because you'd have a bad sub-weapon, but... I mean, maybe just making it to the room with full health alone would make it worthwhile. Really? But certainly, CastleVania 1 is probably up there with one of the more difficult NES games. I haven't played much of CastleVania 3, I've played a tiny bit of it, so I don't know if it's easier or worse. It would not surprise me if it was worse, honestly. But I know it's at least of a similar difficulty. Welcome back up now. We're still trying to return to Death's room. We've had not the best luck so far in getting there. But at least I'm feeling more in my groove as far as the controls go, so hopefully we'll have better luck as we go. Real, that last room is the limiting factor for most of this, and the fact that I have to do everything on one level, because you lose the multipliers if you don't. Okay, looks like there's enough space here for me to hit the axes if he throws them under. I might do more Ocarina of Time rando. I need to figure out the setup for the tracker. And I need to look a bit more in-depth at the flags to see if there is a setup I would like better. Don't throw an axe on me. Thank you. But it seemed enjoyable enough. I'd be willing to do more of it. Ah, I wanted that heart. God damn it. Okay, still can recover from that, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Let you rise up. There's a good chance we can have full health going into the final room. Which I think for the most part, we just gotta outlast things. And hope that we won't need health when we get to the actual death fight itself. The strategy of letting him go forward seems to work fine, so I'm going to continue doing that. Alright, one down. Okay, two down. And it looks like we are past these. So now I just have to hope this works. Crap. Okay. I have to basically stun lock him in place with the holy water there. Unfortunately, I was not in the... You can basically start hitting him before he starts throwing the skites, and he never moves. Unfortunately, I did not get the right positioning early enough. And we got hit by one, and once we got knocked out of our perch, that was game over there. These speedrun strats are not easy to do, even though they're faster. The setup is very particular. So it's very impressive that people figured out how to do this, and to do it reliably at that. I'm not too worried about having trouble setting it up, I just haven't bothered grabbing the parts to it. I'm mostly curious if there's an auto tracker, so I don't have to keep tabbing out to tap stuff to say I have it. Because Emo Tracker does have that functionality. How did I not get that heart? Ah, come on. I wonder if there is a pattern in the final room. Like, if you stand in certain places at exact times, you never get hit. Considering the RNG-ness of it, I'm assuming no. Because you never know what side a head's gonna come out of, you don't know exactly when he's gonna throw the axe, etc., etc. But you never know, I suppose. Not liking how low our HP is, but hopefully we can work with it. I don't remember exactly how many squares the turkey refills. I don't think we'll get full health. But if we're lucky, we'll only be missing 1 or 2. Yeah, we're doing pretty good as far as hearts goes. Four, not great, but we'll see what we can do. Alright. Take 2. The other bummer is you have to be standing pretty much on the last pixel that you can stand without dropping down. Because you have to throw the holy water at such an arc that it's at the top of the block. But we're getting to the room, so I think it's only a matter of time before I get there and I get the positioning right. The annoying thing is, with having to do the entire level every time, I don't have enough time to really practice getting the sweet spot. So maybe I'll do the rule that if I can make it to the door with full health, I'm allowed to consider that level done. Or stage done, I guess. But only if I get full health. So I think the Japanese version goes by stage rather than world. It's not cheating, it's making the functionality go in line with the Japanese version. Keep up. Do I want that? Apparently not, it's gone, so that's fine. Why not give Simon a gun? I mean, there's no functionality to give him a gun. I'd consider it. Just have him rock up with, you know, an Uzi or something. Ah, you bastard. Why not? I feel like that would add a lot to the CastleVania experience. Just being able to take out a missile launcher and blow everything away from halfway across the screen. So you kid, but I think everybody would have a lot of fun doing that. That's bad. I got no choice but to use some of this. I mean, if they drop a big heart, I suppose it's worth the use. Because I don't know how many hearts I need to actually pull off the final bit. Because obviously I need to keep it going enough to keep his health down. But I don't know how many holy waters it takes to kill him. There should be a bazooka in every game. I'm just saying, if there was a bazooka in Animal Crossing, you could fire it at the random animals in your town. Would you not do so? Why wait till somebody moves out when you can just forcibly remove them from your town? You might play Animal Crossing if you could do that. I wonder what kind of mods they have for Animal Crossing, because with emulation, it is open to it. I don't mind Tom. He's just a guy trying to get through life, you know? He's got X amount of days to pay off his bills. He needs you to do it for him. It only makes sense. And think of how many adventures Tom Nook has helped you get. Why did I do that? Now, where are you throwing it? I think we'll use some of the hearts to try to get through this section a little easier. Because I need to try, at least, to keep close to full health going into that last room. I don't think I'll have enough time to throw down stuff in the last room, just because you have to stand still while throwing. So that worked out quite well. If I could get an opening to throw one of them in the last room, I mean, I'd be glad to, if only just to make my life easier, but it doesn't seem like you'll have a huge window to do it. Weird that it seems like if you hit them with just the tip of the whip, there's less of a delay until you can swing it again than otherwise. At least I've noticed that with the fire spinning things. Alright, full health. Let's go. Alright, one down. These guys aren't so bad once you get past where the Medusa heads are spawning. Do we get it? Come on. Almost. Yeah. Hey, Desru. We'll probably be wrapping the CastleVania part up in a second. As all we have left now is the final level. Which, again, I've never played through the entirety of CastleVania 1. I usually only go up to level 3, and then I'm like, that's enough for now. So this would be the first time I beat the game. We got only Dracula left. Oop. But I think we'll leave it there for this recording, at least. So yeah, next week I will try to beat the game, I guess, and we'll see how that goes. I would imagine this level will be not as bad as the previous level, but I'm sure it's not going to be great either. Hey, Fred. Alright, so let me say goodbye to YouTube. I'll see you on Thursday for The Elder Scrolls Online, and I will go